Hello guys, and welcome back to an FS25 video. It's been a while, hasn't it? And what can I say? What a way to come back to the game on a early access UK style map. Now this is a fictional map, but roughly based on some places that Martin has seen around his drive and the area and stuff like that. So this is Garth Farm, and it's by someone called MartinMLGAMER. Now you might not recognise that name. If that's you, then don't worry, because this is his first ever map. Yes, I know, first ever map. And it looks stunning, I'm not going to lie. It looks absolutely stunning. I've had hours on this already. When he gave it to me, I was playing on it, and you know, it's got me back into FS. Not going to lie, got me back into FS. So yeah, let's take a look around. So this is where you will come in. This is like when you open up the first time, this is where you will spawn. So we then can go through this little back passage here down to your starter farm. Now there's no starter equipment started, you don't start with any equipment at the moment, and I don't know, I don't know, he doesn't know whether he's going to send this to Giants or not. It will be released on an IHO page for sure, so PC players will definitely be able to play with this map. Consoles, I know, sorry, maybe not you. He hasn't definitely said he's not going to do it. He's just said that he's not sure. If he only does it on his IHO, then he's not gonna put starting equipment in, because he doesn't like the base game equipment. I'm not gonna lie, not a lot of us do we? So if we have a look, it's the feel for it is a rundown sort of farmyards kind of place, and as you can see, he has got that down to a T. Now don't get me wrong, he has had some help on the way, so I will go through all that in a little bit. So look at this, like all this like dented rustic. Now I don't think this is him, not gonna lie, I think this is the help he's had from FS Landscaping. He's helped a lot. He's had help with a guy called Callum, also Nathan. He said Nathan, I'm believing that's the Nathan photography that Scroft has had his barns and stuff from. I could be wrong on that, I'm just putting two and two together. But yeah, you've got like this lovely barn here, and this like steel girders, and it's just lovely. You've got like the cracks and the like different sort of paving and grass in between the yards, and it's just amazing. Now this map isn't finished, right? It's not finished. There's a few bits he needs to do still, but it's just incredible for your first map as well. It's just incredible. Like, you've got junk everywhere, you've got just, this isn't a silo either, this is just here to like give some decorations, but you know, you could put a little silo in here if you wanted to as a bunker, not silo, bunker. So yeah, you could, you know, or you could put your bales, your silage bales, like storage area. You could do anything. Now this is an arable farm. There's no animals on it. And I believe that's the way it's going to stay, as an arable farm. So it's just, you've got a few barns. I believe this will be a silo that you can store into. I might be wrong on that one, I'm not sure 100%, but I think you will be maybe able to have that as a silo you can store in. And then again, another barn here, so you've got plenty of storage, like you're not gonna run out. And then you've got a barn here as well, which is again amazing. Now he's having another help from a guy, and I'm trying to find where he's told me his name, because Martin has been able to like put the stuff in and place them where he wants and stuff like that, but he's had some help with the XML stuff that he's needed, which I think is also from like you needing to place stuff as well. So before we go on, I just want to find out, because I don't want to miss it out, because Martin's very like open on who he's had help with, and he doesn't want to mislead people. But it's red something. So yeah, he had help from Nathan, FS Landscaping, and a chap called Callum for like the buildings and stuff like that. All got permissions. Red Dog, that's the one. Red Dog has been helping him with the XMLs and stuff. So let's take a little drive round. I have got a little other thing that he's updated with me today. So I will update you with that later. There's no traffic on the road at the moment, but it is based in Wales in the UK, so you drive on the left hand side, and as we all know, I love a UK map. I'm looking for a map to come back on to do a series. This one's ideal, but Martin doesn't think it's ready. I do. I've played hours on it already, so I won't release a series on it until he says I can, because it's only fair. But to me, I think this is perfectly ready. I've played on a far worse. But if you look at this, you've got phone boxes here, you've got the bus shelter. It's just things that you don't take for granted, like things that you just drive past normally on, like an old barn here. Well, I wouldn't say it was a barn, it's more of an outbuilding and stuff like that. Oh, hello. Oh, you can go through it. So yeah, Martin, you might want to look at some collisions on those, mate. But like I said, this isn't finished by a long way. Well, I say a long way, it's little bits. It's not a long way, it's little bits. I've played on this no problem whatsoever. So they're going to the PDA, and like it's that. Obviously this needs doing. So we were here, 23. That's your little starter farm. You need the roads in here as well. So if we carry on down here to our first sell point, which is the old barns. So if we come down here, and if you look at it, it's just like bushes and is there collisions on bushes? No, there isn't. That's what we like, because if we're honest with ourselves, we all go through bushes. So yeah, if you look at this again, all little bits of this, little bits of that. It looks like a little yard that you would come to sell stuff. And yeah, you've got a little sell point here. I believe they all work. I've taken the information triggers off because that's how I play. But yeah, it's all really, really nice. You've got, it's just nice. It makes you feel like you're there. It makes you feel like you're immersed into it, and it's just so if we come out of here and we're going to follow this road round here, follow it all the way around to here, and then we're going to go to this one, which is the second farm, and I think maybe my favourite. I don't know though, because I've been on that startup farm for a little bit, looking around it and seeing it. So it might not be my favourite anymore. But both the maps on, both the farms on here are incredible. They're nice. They're different. They're not pretty much the same. They are completely different. I'm not sure if he's going to put traffic on it. I hope he does in a way, because it'd be nice to have traffic on that you can have coming around. And if you look at it, the fields are different sizes. They're not all the same. They're different shapes. It's just in the middle of nowhere as well. And like, I'm not sure if he's going to put gates in these places. You know, I'm not sure on that. But because, you know, in the UK we have places that don't have gates into fields. And if we come around to here, you can see it already on our right. This is our second farm, and this is a cow farm. It has a cow shed on it. That is a required mod. I think that might even be FS Landscaping's large barn. I could be wrong. It could be Black Sheep. I can't remember. I should have done my research, shouldn't I? But yeah, if you look across here, you've got a couple of houses there, which looks really, really, really nice. You've got like old Cotswold stone walls with moss on. It just looks really, really nice. If I tap them, and then come into here, and then you come down, and if you look, the gates hang. I love that, where the way they hang, the way they, it's not level, if you know what I mean. And again, here, not level. You've got a little slope going into your barn area where you've got some storage. This is the farm I spent quite a few hours on, not gonna lie. It's brilliant. I love it. We've got some, everywhere there's rubble, there's like old buildings like you would have. Let's not ride around here, shall we? Like, you've got your old buildings here, which you would have on farms. These have got collisions, so yeah. So you got your old buildings here, you've got like junks that you would have around. Again, one of these walls for like decoration purposes. You've got barns here. Again, it looks like these could be silos. I don't know whether they're going to be. They're probably not. But then, it being a cow barn, it might be. But either way, you can use these as a grain storage. Because in the UK, we don't really have silos. We store them in the sheds, as you can see on Jeremy Clarkson's farm. And then you got a nice little barn here. Again, a lot of storage. Again, little bits of junk. You've got this here. You know, it's amazing storage. You've got, but even look on here, you've got the moss on the walls. You've got junk around here. So that's where we've just come in. So you could come along here if you wanted to. This is the mod that was required, the large cow shed, which, you know, it fits. It all fits into it. And then you got a little backyard, little area here, which is amazing. And then you got some gates that go onto some fields. Obviously, it would make sense for you to own these. And then there's another one here, I believe, which you've got, which looks really, really good. Yeah, so they're nice sized fields, and not really tight lanes either, so you can have like medium equipment on it. It's just, for a first map, I just amazed. I remember when he started it and he said he was going to make a map in, and we were in, well, we are in Bearded Bam's Discord as moderators in that, and he was saying then, and he was having like I wouldn't say getting stressed, but also it started off, he was asking questions and things on GE, Giants Editor. If you're on console, don't know what GE is. So he's gone from asking like how to remove gates to this, and this is incredible. So if we come out of this one and then turn right to carry on the road we were going along, it's just, again, garden sheds. You've got everything that you just drive past normally. Open, and a lot of these fields are grass, but you know, around this area you would have. It's, so we're going to go around here now. You know, fields, the scenery, you just take it all in. Oh, a little road up there. Actually, we're not going to go up that way because I think this is my third time recording this video, because I've had problems with the quality of the video, that it's not been good enough, so I've not done it. So then, if we come down to here, this is another one of our sale points and the shop. So again, you know, you've got houses nearby like you would have, and then you come down here and just as, oh, forgot to turn auto saving off, that's a rookie mistake. So yeah, this is the cow farm, so we've come along here, down here now, and we've got Garth Market and we've got Whiteville Market. So if we come around here, it's just like you would find going to like a wholesalers or something like that. As a farmer, it is what you would see. Again, different buildings and outbuildings, and if we come around here, it's just absolutely amazing. You've got barns there, you've got like dividers here, you've got another sale point here, but again, sheds here, so it could make a very good roleplay map. If you're into that sort of thing, you know, it's what could happen. And then if we come around here and we go, I think that's the end of the map that way, so we're not going to get this, just, yeah, that just goes to the end of the map. And then if we, yeah, come out here left, this is the road we come in on. So if we fly back along this way, it's just, then if we shoot up here, because I know what's up here, it's just a field and a little bit of a lake up here. So if we fly up here, look at that. But if you look at the fields, they're all different sizes, they're all, so yeah, we come up here and then you got this field here, and there's a little bit of a pond area there. So if we now fly back down here, it's, you know, you're gonna get lost. So, you know, I'm sure when it gets to his IHO page, it will be in my Discord. I will share the links, he will share the link. It's just incredible. So obviously drop the link, my Discord is in below, so you know, hit that link, join the Discord, and he will keep us updated on the updates in my Discord, I'm sure of it. Don't think he's got a Discord himself at the moment. If he has, I will drop the link below, but as I'm aware he doesn't. So then if we come up this way, so look on the map for you guys, this is the farm with the cows. We're now shooting up here. This was the starter farm, so we're now shooting up here. But I like this, like a nice little shortcut area sort of place. It's just incredible. And it helps that I've now got a new PC. So the graphics are far better. I'm hoping the video is now recording a lot better. It didn't last twice. Changed softwares for recording now to, because I just was playing around so much and it wasn't working on the other one. So this one I'm now hoping is showing this off in the light. I can see it. I'm playing in 4K, recording in 4K. So it's, you know, you're gonna get hopefully the best quality it can. It's just, I love it. And I can see me spending lots and lots of hours on this, hopefully lots and lots of hours on this, doing content when he allows me to do a series on it. I'm just going to keep getting out there because I think this is ready. I think you could easily do content on this. Release it? No, it's not ready to be released. He's got a few things that he needs to touch up, but content on it, yeah, there is. And you got the animal dealer here. Obviously these cows don't move, they're just stationary there. Whether he's going to make them move or not, but I don't know. But again, a nice little animal dealer market that you would find out in the countryside, not one of these big massive ones. It's just a nice little, yeah, nice little place. So then if we come along here, I think there's something along here, could be one. No, yeah, the shop's along here. Yeah, there's a shop along here. Again, nice little basic, like your second-hand shop that you'd find. So you'd find like machinery there. And is there a sell point here? Yes, there is a sell point here called Valley Mill. So there we go. Look at that. That is containers like you would find, and it's just, he's spent ages on this, and it's, you can tell he spent ages on this, and he quite often drops pictures of updates in my Discord. I'm not sure if he drops them in many others. I'm sure he does. He's in quite a few, so I'm sure he does drop it in many others. So yeah, this is the shop. If we then, that goes to the end. So if we fly back along here, because the next bit is where I probably would start a series as a survival series, with not a lot, well, no equipment, probably no, so you have to start from scratch, and this is an ideal place. He's left it that you can put in your BGAs if you want, different sell points if you want, productions and stuff like that. I would probably have this as a little start from scratch. You build it up, you know, it's, yeah, it's where you're ambitious, if you would say. So let's go along here, and oh, what's up here? If we go up this way, you got more fields, and we've got an old abandoned rundown building. Ah, look at that, you got a little fork going across. But you would have in these sort of parts. You'd have a little fork going across roads or fields or... So then, if we come up this way, and along here, you know, if I was doing this, I'd probably put bushes along here, or a fence, probably bushes along here, to take these fields off, so it feels like a track of going up to like a yard. That's, you know, that's what I would probably do. But again, you can do that when you don't. Well, when it comes out and you download it, you can do that yourself. Make this like a little track up to the yard. And there it is. You have a little barn here. And that's about it. It's... Yeah, if we go like that and go like that and put it into flight mode. So you have a little barn there, and then you have all this open land to do with whatever you like. And I think this would make a good little start from scratch, you know, building your own little bar area and stuff like that. And just the other side of it is a little river. So you got a little river going along here. So you could potentially build a bridge going across there so you can have access from both sides. It's just absolutely amazing. And Martin, you should be amazed. So pleased with yourself, mate. It's like this. Ooh. So yeah, if you're watching, Martin, you have, let's say, a little bug area there. But you know, this isn't a testing video. This is showing you what it's like so far. I think you have to agree. It's outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. It's... yeah. Martin, you've done yourself proud, my bud. And on that note, I will see you in the next video. But until then, love you, bye.